Jason Spangler. I'm a troop leader with Troop 1168. I'm here at Camp Coker in Society Hill, South Carolina this weekend. And what I'd like to do in this quick video is show you a place where you could bring your troop, maybe in the fall or in the winter if you're looking for a place that has indoor accommodations with heating and air. This is the Coop dorm facility at Camp Coker. Now probably about 15-20 years ago, this facility was built to have a place that you could rent out if you wanted to bring a group for Coop, confidence building, team building. So what they have is they have two dorms, Dorm 1 and Dorm 2, and then they have an activity building in the center. Today, this Coop facility is really not used very often, but the Boy Scout Council will rent it out to Cub Packs, Boy Scout troops, and even in my case, a Girl Scout troop that would like to come up and use the facility. So I'd like to shoot a quick video, just kind of show you this facility, and maybe plant the seed that you'd want to rent this facility out and bring your troop. So this is the Coop dorm. What's really neat about this building is that inside there's multiple bedrooms. Now I know if we're going on a Girl Scout camping trip, for example, or maybe if you're with a Cub Scout pack, the idea of having your own private room is really tempting. Inside the Coop dorm there's several bedrooms, and most of them are arranged with double bunk beds. So the occupancy for each room is 4 people. Obviously for us, that was great. It was like a slumber party for the girls after they decided who was going to sleep in which room. At the end of the building, there's also a bathroom with hot showers. There's a heating unit on the back side and also on the front side. So this was a great place to bring my Girl Scout troop for the weekend. Each of these dorms can sleep about 20 people. So if you put them together, you can sleep about 40 people, which is really, for any pack or troop or scout troop that I know of, or maybe even a church youth group, that's plenty of space. Now this weekend at Camp Coker, my girls had a lot of fun. So as you can see on the inside, this facility is kind of rough looking. It still has the original plywood and concrete floors, but actually that's really good for bringing a scout troop up because it makes it easy to clean. You don't have to worry about wiping down drywalls. It's kind of hard to get stains on this old plywood. But like I said, originally this building was created so that people could rent out the facility and use the climbing tower and the high ropes course that they had here at Camp Coker probably about 15 years ago. Now those facilities are no longer available, but this facility is still here to actually rent out the Coop dorms, and our troop was able to do it pretty inexpensively. So what I want to do is take you down these halls and show you the rooms, show you the insides, and my Girl Scouts have had a lot of fun this weekend. Alright, well as I said, each of one of the Coop dorms has multiple bedrooms, and so I want to take you inside one of the bedrooms now and show you what it looks like. Obviously you have a door, you can lock it, a little bit of privacy, there's a closet inside, and also double bunk beds. So come on inside and we'll see what's in here. Now these cots are really nice. Mattresses are getting a little old, so I might recommend that you bring some bed sheets to throw over top of them. But each of the rooms has its own window. It's a nice little facility, light, fan in the summertime, turn the fan on. But nice and warm. It's a great place to come bring your troop, especially if you want to do some winter camping. So in this quick video, it would be hard to take you inside the bathroom, but inside the bathroom you would have a toilet, obviously, a sink, and a shower stall. And they are warm showers. Now I don't know how big the water tank is, but you can definitely take a hot shower if you're one of the first people to get to it. Let's just take a look inside what we have in the bathroom. Okay, so this is the back side of the Coop activity building. Over here on my right is that Coop dorm number 1 that we showed you just a minute ago. And over on my left is Coop dorm number 2. They're really just identical twin buildings. So you can sort of see that one of them you can sleep 20 people, and the other one you can sleep 20 people. Bathrooms are the same, heat is the same. On the back side of the Coop activity building, they have a nice shelter built. This shelter, actually, if you want a little Camp Coker history, was a troop campsite shelter when this was Maury Campsite back maybe 20, 30 years ago. But when they built this Coop dorm facility, they took out the old Maury Campsite, but they did keep the troop shelter, and that's what that piece of building there is. You've got lights, obviously a swing, some tables, so you have that ability to do some outdoor stuff. If I walk over this way, you can see that there's a fire lay built. So last night, we had our nice campfire right here, roasted some s'mores. You obviously want to have the ability to do that if you've got Girl Scouts and maybe even some Cub Scouts. You can't go on camping unless you have s'mores. And then again, you have some of these strange features because this was a place that used to be a part of a Coop climbing facility. You have some little leftover elements that are sort of scattered around the woods. So probably don't want to have your scouts climbing all over those, although some of my scouts just can't resist themselves. Now, while the Coop dorms are great because if you wanted to come camping in the winter and you want to have a place where you can sleep indoors, that's heating and a hot shower is definitely a bonus. The other great thing about this facility is there is an activity building that sits in the middle. Now, my troop is on our way out the door. We've already camped here this weekend, so we've already kind of folded everything up and put it away. But as you can see here, this facility has lots of tables and chairs that you can use. In case what we did was we used this as our sort of center activity building. We set up tables, sort of ate family style. We cooked on our propane stoves, and we had this as kind of our main hub. It's a really great building. I'll sort of walk around for a second and show you what this building does. You have a lot of heating units, so obviously with this facility you can have it heated and cooled. In the wintertime, it's great just to knock the chill off. It was so warm in here, we practically were walking around with t-shirts on, even though we're camping in the winter. One of the neat things about this building, you'll have to kind of watch this when you come with your kids, is it still has some of those pieces left behind from when this was a climbing facility. And so they have built into the rafters here some pieces to teach people how to hook up belay and that sort of stuff. I like how on the walls there's some old decorative pieces from the history of Camp Coker, some old staff signs, things like that. Coming over on this side, there's also a restroom in this building. So you have a toilet here, no shower, but a toilet, a sink, of course, like that. Then also, if you wanted to do some instruction, maybe working on some merit badges or working on some Cub Scout pins or belt loops, they have a nice area over here with a chalkboard, and then coming over here, they even have a projector screen. Now, there's no built-in projector. You probably want to bring that yourself, but you have a nice big projector screen here you could use to show some training material or maybe show a movie if you wanted to have a movie night. So this Coop activity building is a great building. It's got ceiling fans, chairs, tables. I think it'd be a great place to use if you wanted to come up with your troop or even a church group and have a weekend. Camp Coker, you can check out on the website, PD Area Council, Boy Scouts of America. Camp Coker has been a Boy Scout camp for over 85 years, so it's got a lot of history in this part of South Carolina. But as I said, this facility is available to rent to other outside groups. So take a look at the council website. You can see there's a form you would fill out to reserve the site. There's also a telephone number. On the property here, there's a camp ranger who could open the facility up for you and have it ready. When my troop arrived on Friday, the lights were on, the heat was running. It was so wonderful just to pull up outside and load out into the building, and we had a great weekend here. Beautiful weather. Well, in this video, we really have not toured the whole camp and shown you everything that Camp Coker has to offer. I did mention it's a very old, classic camp. There's a beautiful lake called Lake Westwood that's right in the middle of camp. There's canoes, kayaks, there's lots of trails to hike. It's a great camp that you could come up, rent the archery range, things like that. There's a lot of other activities you could do, but if you use this Coop dorm facility as kind of your base camp to sleep in and do your cooking and stuff, I think then you could rent the other pieces of the property and have a great, great weekend. So we have enjoyed, this is our second time coming up to Camp Coker in December for a camping trip. It's been a great little tradition we have. We might even could do it again next year. So I encourage you and your troop, your pack, maybe your church group to consider renting out this Coop dorm facility at Camp Coker, coming up and having your own adventure. So now I'm going to let my Girl Scouts sign off.
We'll see you again next time.
All right, everybody get the van. Let's go home.
Oh my God.